Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I travel out west to visit that spot. Sure who's into tools, but we're gonna do a stop in Ryobi. They make all electric products, and I was educated while I was here about a certain product I was interested into. And you guys may know or may not know about this brand. I think it's very interesting, man. So, and by the way, this is a Ryobi outlet. So this is within the scope of the theme of the channel. We visit every outlet, and I'm hoping it helps people with houses, people with Airbnbs, people who just have basic maintenance that they have to do to their crib. This is what this channel is about. We can visit every home operation outlet we can visit. We're gonna do so. Anyways, I'm showing you some lawnmowers as well. And I got the gist of these because I am looking for a lawnmower. I'm sick and paying for lawn service. Been doing that for the longest. So it's time for me to start cutting my own yard and also get more active because I don't play ball as much as I should be playing to stay active. But guys, let me know what's the best electric lawnmower. So right now I'm looking at this one. This one's fairly affordable. It is electric. I'm not looking for gas. This one's $415. Now it's a 21-inch 3-in-1. Sounds great, right? However, this one's the exact same thing, but I have multiple blades as well. This one will do mulching. You can spit the grass on the side or you can capture it. So you got 3-in-1. This one I believe does the same thing but doesn't have the dual blade. And if you notice, the lights are a little bit different. Again, this is $415 versus this is $699. A lot guapi, and you got the lights in the front. So you can actually cut your lawn at night. Then we talked about the batteries, 40 volts. At Ryobi, you can get it in different voltage. I'll probably go with a 40-volt system so I can stay consistent. And one of the items I'm looking at is this new self-propelled Ryobi 40-volt lawnmower. It is guapi, but it told me it may go on sale, so I'm gonna hold out. Now, if you guys know anything about lawnmowers, electric lawnmowers, or this brand in particular, or another brand altogether, definitely leave your comments down below because I need an electric lawnmower. And all these lawnmowers runs from 50 minutes to 80 minutes, which I think is more than enough what I need to cut my grass. I don't think I need over an hour. That's between mowing, edging, and blowing. Speaking of blowing, pause, they do have this. Now, this is cool. It's a combo, and it's going for $299. He did advise me of this one. Again, another 40 volt, 15 inches, but this one is a extender. And why this one is more important, and it's coming in at $99, not only because it's cheaper than this one, which doubles, this one you can add extensions to. So over here, you can do this gutter blower attachment. So you can attach this to that black box and blow your gutter out. That's just one attachment. Then you come over here and you can edge your grass. Like you get an edge on your haircut, you want those crispy lines, you can do that with your grass. So you can fade your grass. And this one's coming in at $89, which is not bad. I think that's a good price. $89.99 for extension, that's a great price. However, they do make them separately. Now, someone who's been dealing with electronics my whole life, you always want to get, here he goes, actually this one. You always want to get the standalones, the one that does the job right. You don't want to have a multitask all in one, because if one of those options fails, the whole thing fails. So if you have a printer that does scanning, copying, and printing, and one of those issue fails, you got to throw the whole printer away. How do I know? I have throw away multiple all-in-one printers. So this applies the same concept where this is a standalone. So if this fails, you want to deal with this. However, this attachment, again, is the individual attachment. So the individual attachment fails, you could throw away those individual attachments and purchase a new one. And the attachment, when I show you, this one is stainless steel. And none of these here I'm showing you is gas. This is all electric. And the people that work here told me that they've been making electric products for 30 years. And Ryobi owns a lot of other companies, which I didn't even know. So I've been in this outlet several times. I think I walked in here looking for a lawnmower almost a year ago, but now I'm actively looking for one because I literally I need to start cutting my grass. So I came in here with the intention to actually learn about lawnmowers, and I did, but they got a lot more to offer. Not only got lawnmowers, they got drills, and they also do vacuums. I went online and took a look at offer vacuums, not just these. Now, I don't know too much about drills. I do have one, which is a whole different brand than this one. It is electric, but I also heard things about those brands as well. And that might be a perfect time for me to do a deep dive on tools, because similar to clothing, you won't believe how many companies own multiple different brands, but you guys would not know. Apparently the same thing applies for tools. There's some other tool companies who literally is the head honcho, and then there's multiple sub companies under them that you think are standalone. Or maybe you already know this. If you're watching this, you're probably familiar with a lot of this stuff. But besides fans, they also own vacuums. They own Hoover and and I forgot the other brand. I'll put on screen once I find out. This one is the Whisper, so I guess it makes minimal to no noise, and it's coming in at $32. It was $54.99. And another fun fact is that they supply Home Depot with all their electric lawnmowers as well. They have that partnership and relationship, and they also sell these drill tools. So much stuff from lawnmowers to cleaning supplies to fans, vacuums, you name it. And even gloves. I'm not sure how many of you guys have heard of this company. Their core competency is electric tools for consumer and higher end. These can't be speakers. Are these speakers? Where are you? 18-volt speakers with Bluetooth wireless. Damn. And they're $44 too. Not sure how well that would sound. And they also have lights. Now, if you ever deal with remote control cars like I do, and you try to work on them, it's very tedious. You need a magnifier like this so you can look through this and see exactly what you're doing. They have lights as well, LEDs. Here goes the vacuum, $279. Now, currently in my house, I do have a Shark vacuum. Apparently, that's a high-end vacuum for most, for what I need it for. I do have tile flooring, so I don't need nothing like this. It's more industrial overkill for me, but I do want something that's a little bit more efficient than what I already have. So we're gonna do a little review on these and then kind of come back and take a look, kind of explore other opportunities. Now you also got the Ridgid. I think these are the industrial side of things. These are for like literally building the houses. You know what I mean? You got the consumer level, then you got the pro level. I think these tools is more of the pro level, where the Volt is more of the consumer level, but it's good enough to actually use as the pro level or at the pro level. They also told me the store get discounted a lot. Just gotta pull up at the right time. So I signed for the email because hopefully I can get that lawnmower at a great price. Let me show you the lawnmower. Think I might get 5-year tool, 3-year battery. It's also now brushless and it's self-propelling, and you're getting 80 minutes runtime. Now the price is a little bit guappy. It's okay though. Suggested was $639. It's not going $599, but hopefully I get the email notification saying that this lawnmower goes on sale and your boy will come back and pick it up. Now, I don't think we have a Ryobi outlet in my area, so the closest one's gonna be in Tampa, Florida. I'm in Wesley Chapel. This is where you can find this store. Now, there's a few of these stores nationwide. I don't know how many in the state of Florida. I guarantee you they're gonna have different discounts and products at different outlets, just like you see the Lowe's outlet, and it's similar to the Lowe's outlet. They told me how they get their products is sometimes customers will get it, they'll mow their lawn at one time and return it. A lot of people do that with products like from Best Buy, and that's the reason why Best Buy charge restocking fee for electronics, especially camera gear and lenses. Professional videographer, or I won't even consider them professional if you don't have the tools you need without buying them. Buy the tool they need, in this case lens, cameras, use it for that event and then return it. So Best Buy got wind, like, yo, how about we charge a 10% restocking fee? And that's what they did, kind of cut all that out. So for consumers like you and I, we lose out because we probably buying a lens to make videos like this, but we don't like the look of it. It wasn't the right fit. And now we gotta pay that 15 or 10% restocking fee, which sucks. But apparently people do that here and they know that they will take it back no matter what. So they take advantage of the system. So you could buy this from Home Depot, use it one time, return it, and it gets over here discounted. Or they might have an influx of this product and they'll ship it over here and discount it automatically, which is cool. That's literally how the Lowe's outlet works. And you can order from here as well, but there's a shipping charge to get to your doorstep, unfortunately. And right now we're in a Holes aisle. But I have an idea how this stuff works. I just gotta go home and do my research, make sure I get the best possible product. And given the fact that their core competency is electric tooling, I'm here for it. So anyways, hope this video was interesting. Hope you guys find yourself in a Ryobi outlet and see if you can find some deals for some home product that you didn't think you need until you watch this video. And if you did, I'm glad I can help. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.